Day 13 off-grid, and in wonderfully British fashion we've gone from having frozen puddles to me not being able to work with a top on in under 2 weeks. So whilst it's hot and dry, I can carry on doing a bit more rotavating, which gives me a chance to show you what's actually going on and why this has started getting a lot of shit in recent years. Now you can see me setting up the depth gauge here. This is going to act as a plough and cut apart what I've just rotavated out with those blades in front of it. First strike on virgin ground with this is not fun work. I've sped it up by 10 times and I'm still going at a snail's pace here. If the blade stops spinning, then the engine will cut out, but the engine's not powerful enough to cut through such thick clay soil here, so it's just a constant battle. It gets slightly easier on the second and third strikes, but not a fucking lot. The amount of times you have to do this entirely depends on the type of soil that you're working with, but what you want at the end of it is something that looks kind of like this. And I just overdid that bit to kind of demonstrate that you need all of those soil structures broken apart, and then it's ready for whatever kind of additives the soil might need. Now, tillage and rotivation have been getting a lot of shit in recent years, and a lot of online posts and gardening blogs and things like that will tell you to go for no-dig beds. And don't get me wrong, tillage does have its drawbacks. American Dust Bowl, not groovy. Soil erosion, not cool. It also breaks apart mycelial networks from funguses that are working their way through soils. Earthworms get killed, and any little voles and rats that have made tunnels get shredded and fired at your legs. But what kombucha drinking and vegan cafes often forget is A, not only would hundreds of tons of compost cost me tens of thousands of pounds, but where do you think that organic matter's coming from? Loads and loads of deforestation for bark chippings to mulch down into your compost, and then just straight up habitat loss with things like peat bogs. There's also a massive carbon cost to taking literal dirt across the country. But B, you all saw how thick this clay base was the other day. I can't even think about improving the soil until I can get to the soil, and this really is the only way I can do it.